Alright, Pistons fans, so in today's video, we need to talk about Jerami Grant and him being projected to win the Most Improved Player of the Year award. So the NBA came out today with a whole bunch of the awards and stuff like that. Defensive Player of the Year, Rookie of the Year, all that type of stuff. They came out with the top 3 finalists for each awards. And we're going to be focusing on the Most Improved Player of the Year award because we didn't get nominated for anything else. So for the Most Improved Player of the Year award, it's Jerami Grant, it's Michael Porter Jr., and it's Julius Randle. And between the three, we're going to see who ended up getting it. Now, it's going to be a tough battle, all right? I ain't going to lie. It's going to be a tough battle because on one hand, you got Julius Randle. Last year on the Knicks, it was a disappointing season for the team. Well, not necessarily disappointing because the Knicks were expected to be bad, but he didn't live up to standards. I expected Julius Randle to play much better because if you remember, he was a big commodity a few years ago when he left the Pelicans. A lot of teams wanted him, so I was expecting when he went to the Knicks to ball out, and he didn't do that last season. But this season, he really turned it around, led the Knicks to the playoffs. It was a few nights where I looked at him and I was like, dang, bro, you could be all NBA, man. Like there were a few nights where Julius Randle just balled out. And with the Knicks making it to the playoffs, you could really make a case for Julius Randle being the Most Improved Player of the Year. And then on the other hand, you got Michael Porter Jr., where last year he only averaged 9 points per game, and it was because he was sitting behind Jerami Grant when he was on the Nuggets. So he was sitting behind Grant, and then didn't really shine much in the regular season. But once the playoffs started, we've seen a few games out of Michael Porter Jr. where he played really well. And then coming over to this season, he's up to 19 points per game. He's proving why he got taken in the lottery and should have been taken higher. I know because of his injury, that's why he fell, but I still would have took a chance on him earlier in the draft. And then last but not least, we got our guy, Jerami Grant. Obviously, last year was on the Denver Nuggets, a role player on the Nuggets, solid player. He played up against Kawhi Leonard in the playoffs and Paul George in the playoffs when they beat the Clippers. But last year was a role player, not the player that he is right now, but role player. And then coming into this season, I actually predicted him to have a breakout season. If y'all remember that video about 7 or 8 months ago, I predicted him to have a breakout season, and I'm happy that I was right about that. And look where he is right now, potentially Most Improved Player of the Year award. And there's a strong case for Jerami Grant because last year he was a role player, and this year his numbers were all-star level. So honestly, you can make a case for either of the 3 players. Obviously, as a Pistons fan, I want to be biased and just, give it to him. But if I'm not being biased, you can honestly make a case for any one of these guys. You got Randle, led the Knicks to the playoffs. Porter Jr. coming off of a season where he wasn't really in the rotation, and then this season he comes in and plays really well. And then we got Jerami Grant coming off of being a role player, and then comes to the Pistons and putting all-star level numbers up. So honestly, you can make a case for either 3. In the comment section below, don't be biased. Just let me know your honest opinion, your honest take. Who do you really think should be getting the Most Improved Player of the Year award? Because this is going to be a tough battle, man. And also, I was kind of disappointed, but not really at the same time because I knew this was going to happen. But we didn't get none of our rookies nominated for the Rookie of the Year award. They got Edwards, they got LaMelo, and then they got Tyrese. So none of our guys, no Sadiq, no Killian, no Isaiah Stewart, nobody got nominated. That was kind of disappointing, but it's expected. And then this also kind of drives a wrench into the people who wanted us to take Tyrese instead of Killian. It kind of gives them a little bit of an edge. Like, hey, our guy, let's say Tyrese wins Rookie of the Year. They could be like, oh, we should have drafted him. He won Rookie of the Year. We could have had him, but we decided to get Killian. And, those type of people are gonna be excited if he wins Rookie of the Year. So yeah, man, the playoffs are about to be starting soon, man. Still be expecting a lot of Pistons content coming to y'all. Rumors, trades, anything I hear, any notification I see on my phone, trust, I'm going to report on it. And I'm going to keep y'all up to date this offseason. The draft lottery is in a month, so that's going to be very fun. I'm going to be doing a live reaction to that, so don't worry about that. And yeah, man, the Pistons, we're on the up and up. The roster, young roster right now, we're on the up and up, man. I can't wait for our future. So like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Thank y'all for 1K. I'm out.